Hi, my name's Tom Burns and today we're going to talk about Murdered Soul Suspect on the PS3. Now Murdered Soul Suspect, for those of you that don't know, is one of Square Enix's latest games in which you play as Detective Ronan, who has recently been murdered. Pretty much that's how you start the game. You start off the game dead, which is where you normally end most games and the game over screen appears. But in this game, it starts at that point as you take up Ghost Ronan. And ghost mechanics are an interesting one in a game, because whereas normally you can't go through a wall, in Murdered Soul Suspect it's very easy to walk through any wall, except certain ones, because apparently there's certain ones that ghosts can't go through, and ghosts can't go through closed doors or closed windows because something vampires mixing over there, apparently. All in all, the game's pretty good. It has a nice little story where you have to go out and find out Ronan's murder and find out why the murderer's gone there and the links between him and some psychic's daughter, and along the way solve a load of crimes and clues. You also help ghosts move on to the next world who are lingering around with their troubles by solving their issues and solving their crimes whilst they're dead. So you're sort of like a ghost detective wandering around solving all these ghost cases. It's actually pretty cool. The unique gameplay mechanics that allow you to walk through walls also allow you to do other ghostly things, such as teleport, take over people, possess people and go for a free little walking ride if you can't be bothered, and find out little snippets of information as you look through their eyes and read their minds. It's actually pretty good, and you know, if ghosts existed in real life, we would all be stuffed, because who knows, there could be a ghost in this room right now listening to every thought, implanting every thought in my head as a positive one about this review. You never know. You never ever know. As I mentioned, the story of Murdered Soul Suspect is pretty good and there's a lot of dialogue involved. It's not so much of an action-y game as much as it's a very much go around, hunt down objects, look for collectibles and solve the crimes game. So if you're all for the shooting and action stuff, you're not going to find it with this game. But if you're all for the stories and going around solving mysteries and having a bit of fun gameplay and immersing yourself in a new world, then this is pretty good. This world that happens to take place in Ghost Town Salem, which looks glum as hell and really does suit a ghost game. It's perfect for a ghost game. If anything, there are only two things that really annoy me about Murdered Soul Suspect. One is that it's made by Square Enix. The people who make Final Fantasy, a really bloody stunning series of games that look amazing, yet the graphics are a bit on the bar. They're not that great, and you wouldn't have thought this is a game that's coming out towards the end of the PS3, PS4, and I think it's even on like PS4 and Xbox One. Like, it's not just coming out towards the end of the Xbox 360, PS3 cycle, it's coming out on the PS4, I think. Might be wrong. If I'm wrong, feel free to yell at me in the comments like, you are wrong! Because I'm just giving an honest opinion and trying to pull facts from my mind based on having played this game, because I really do like it. My other gripe with the game is that the ghostly mechanics that allow you to walk through walls can get a little confusing. You can get lost very easily. You can walk through one wall to the next room and you're like, oh, I've actually been here already. And you find out this area you're trying to get to on the southeast of the area is, you know, nowhere you're really heading to, because you've just been going in circles. You go through walls, looking for things in circles, which also makes collecting things a little awkward, because you find yourself going into different rooms, hunting around, thinking you've been in the same room before, or thinking it's a new room, but it's just the same room as you were in before from a different angle. So all in all, I would say Murdered Soul Suspect's a pretty good game. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Pull the numbers out of my head. 7 out of 10 though. It's a good game. Kept me captivated with the story. It's not really the gameplay action element. It's a pretty short game, but it is a fun game and it's worthwhile playing. So if you want to pick that up, go to 365 Games, the link below, and pick up that game. I would advise PS3 or Xbox 360. If you have one to hand, PS4 or Xbox One. If you still have your 360 or PS3 around, I'd go for those, because whilst PS4 is great, I feel that this was a game that was made for PS3 and Xbox 360 and just got upped in graphics. Bye.